So I'd like you to practice another expanding problem. So I'd like you to actually pause this video right from the start and give this problem a try. I'm going to have you expand it. Make sure that you leave any exponents as factors and watch out for your signs. When you finish, you can turn the video back on and see the solution. Okay, I'm going to expand this using two different methods. And in the first method, I'm going to first start off with the quotient rule. So I'll take the log of the numerator and I'll minus the log of the denominator. Now I have the log of products, so I'll use the product rule. Log of x, actually you do not need parentheses there. Just do the log of x plus the log of y squared. Now I'm going to subtract a sum, so I'm really subtracting the log of z plus the log of q, and I have to distribute that negative, and in the same step I'll bring down the 2 as a factor, so I'll have the log of x plus 2 times the log of y minus the log of z minus the log of q. So this is the answer, and let's look at another way to approach the same exact problem. If you notice, there are some shortcuts to take here, and showing steps is really important when you're new at something, and certainly on a test or quiz you need to show work. But there's a certain amount of work that's acceptable, and there are some shortcuts that are nice to take. So if you notice that any factor that's in the numerator is a positive log. The log of x and then 2 times the log of y, those are positive. The factors that were in the denominator, those end up being related or in negative logs. And so kind of paying attention to that, let's first deal with this. We can deal with all the products and the quotients in one step. I'm going to take, so we'll start off with the log of xy squared over zq, and I'm going to rewrite that as the log of x plus the log of y squared, because I know the factors in the numerator will be positive logs, and then I'll have minus the log of z minus the log of q, and then in the next step I'll bring that 2 down, or you could even bring that down in the last step. So we have the natural log of x plus 2 times the natural log of y minus the natural log of z minus the natural log of q. And so we do get the same exact answer for both, only I think the second one, there's fewer steps, it's a little more efficient. Both of these are perfectly acceptable. Just be really careful when distributing a negative. One of the most common errors is to forget that and leave that as a positive.